What is the law of diminishing marginal utility? The law of diminishing marginal utility states that all else equal, as consumption increases, the marginal utility derived from each additional unit declines. Marginal utility is the incremental increase in utility that results from the consumption of one additional unit. Utility is an economic term used to represent satisfaction or happiness. In simple terms, the law of diminishing marginal utility means that the more of an item that you use or consume, the less satisfaction you get from each additional unit consumed or used. Understanding the law of diminishing marginal utility. To understand how the law of diminishing marginal utility affects both consumers and businesses, it can be helpful to break down its components. First, we will talk about utility. We already talked about it in our previous video, but in one sentence. Utility is the degree of satisfaction or pleasure a consumer gets from an economic act. For example, a consumer can purchase a sandwich so they are no longer hungry, thus the sandwich provides some utility. The second thing is marginal utility. Marginal utility is the enjoyment a consumer gets from each additional unit of consumption. It calculates the utility beyond the first product consumed. If you buy a bottle of water and then a second one, the utility gained from the second bottle of water is the marginal utility. Now, after understanding utility and marginal utility, we will understand diminishing marginal utility. The law of diminishing marginal utility directly relates to the concept of diminishing prices. As the utility of a product decreases as its consumption increases, consumers are willing to pay smaller dollar amounts for more of the product. For example, assume an individual pays $100 for a vacuum cleaner. Because he has little value for a second vacuum cleaner, the same individual is willing to pay only $20 for a second vacuum cleaner. Examples of the law of diminishing marginal utility. Imagine you can purchase a slice of pizza for $10. You're very hungry, so you decide to buy 5 slices of pizza. When you eat the first slice of pizza, you gain a certain amount of positive utility from eating. Because you were hungry and this is the first food you are eating, the first slice of pizza has a high benefit. After you eat the second slice of pizza, your appetite is becoming satisfied. You're not as hungry as before, so the second slice of pizza had a smaller benefit and enjoyment than the first. The third slice holds even less utility since you're only a little hungry at this point. The fourth slice of pizza has experienced a diminished marginal utility as well. It might be difficult to eat because you're already full from the first 3 slices. Finally, you can't even eat the 5th slice of pizza. You're so full from the first 4 slices that consuming the last slice of pizza results in negative utility. Let's see this in a tabular format. Let's say when you were hungry you ate first slice of pizza and you got the enjoyment of $10. So you paid $10 for that. Now you are not that hungry, so if you eat another slice of pizza, you wish to pay $8 for it, as you didn't get that much satisfaction. You will pay $5 for the next one. After the 4th one, your hunger is gone, and you don't want that pizza, so you might offer $2 for it. And now if anyone offers you a pizza for 5th time you won't get any satisfaction from it. And you will start to hate this food. Now we can draw the marginal utility curve from the table. We will show quantities in the x-axis, and marginal utility in y-axis. We will simply point out the combinations and add the points with a straight line. Here you can see that the line is sloping downward. This is because of the negative relation between the quantity consumed and the utility. Whence we call the law of diminishing marginal utility. How the law affects pricing. The law of diminishing marginal utility affects how businesses price their goods and services. Because the first quantity of something has the most utility, consumers are usually willing to pay more for it. For example, a store might have a deal on backpacks for sale, 1 backpack for $30, 2 for $55, or 3 pairs for $75. A person buying backpacks can get the best cost per backpack if they buy 3. Not all buyers will want 3 backpacks, even though they are the best deal. However, anyone who is shopping for backpacks needs at least one, so the first backpack has the highest price. After that, Because the marginal utility of each additional backpack decreases, the business must decrease the cost per unit in order to entice shoppers to purchase more units.